Hey everybody, Mike here from DIY AQUAPROs. Today we're going to show you how to make your own canister filter for your aquarium. Now canisters are a great choice of filtration, but buying a new one can easily cost over $100. Today we're going to show you a design that costs about $50, including all the necessary accessories and the pump to run it. Let's start the build. For this project, you're going to need some type of watertight container to serve as the canister portion of the filter. This 2-gallon water cooler is going to work great not only because it has a perfect size spout, but also because it has a watertight lid. Since ours has this air vent on the top, we're going to use that as the point of entry for the input, but if your cooler doesn't have this, no worries because you can go through any other portion of the lid. With that being said, you're also going to need an input and an output for the canister. Now we've showed you how to make these pieces in other videos, but you can also use ones that came from another canister filter you might have laying around. To construct the canister, you're going to need a few connecting pieces. 2 1/2-inch male hose connectors, one 1/2-inch bulkhead, a 1/2-inch threaded PVC ball valve, a couple extra rubber O-rings, some plumber's tape, a 1/2-inch by 4-inch flexible male riser, and a 1/2 by 1-inch male riser, both of which you can find in the irrigation section of your local hardware store. And don't forget your drill. To run our canister filter, we're going to use a 400-gallon-per-hour power head that has a 1/2-inch threaded input and output, which will fit all of our connecting pieces. And last, we're going to need a ton of mechanical and biological filtration media. We're choosing to use a combination of plastic pot scrubbers, filter padding, bio balls, and some biohome media. Start by drilling a 3/4-inch hole in the top of your lid. Since our cooler had that air vent, we're going to go right through where it was located. If your lid doesn't have this feature, you're free to go through any other portion. Now this is where we would thread in our bulkhead, but unfortunately our lid's not going to allow us to do that, so we're going to have to go back and use one of our 1/2-inch male hose connectors instead, saving the rubber O-ring and the lock nut portion of the bulkhead, which we can then apply to the bottom of our hose connector. Once this piece is screwed in place, the lid portion of the project is completed. Next, we're going to unscrew the spout that's at the bottom of the cooler, making sure to save the rubber O-ring and the plastic nut which it came with. Now we thread plumber's tape around both sides of our male riser and connect it back where the spout used to be. Then place another rubber O-ring around the outside and thread on your ball valve. Then wrap plumber's tape around both sides of your male flex riser and screw it into place. Now let's fill our canister up with some media. We start with some lightweight plastic pot scrubbers on the bottom to help prevent any media from clogging the output. We put our bio balls and our biohome media into some drawstring mesh plastic bags to help separate the two and keep all of the media in one place. We then top our canister filter off with some 100% polyester filling and then a piece of filter padding. Screw on the lid to the filter and your canister filter is almost complete. Let's go hook this thing up to a tank and finish the build. Once we get the canister out to our tank, you're going to want to first hook up your input and your output to the tank. Then attach the intake of the power head to the output of the canister filter. Wrap plumber's tape around your remaining hose connector and attach it to the output of the power head. Then connect the tubing which leads to the output on your tank. With the ball valve on the canister open, we're then going to draw a siphon from the input and quickly connect it to the input of the filter. You may want to attach a metal hose clamp just to make sure there's no leaks. Your canister should now be filling with water, and as soon as it's close to the top, kick on the power head. Water should then begin to pour out the output, and your canister filter is now complete. Keep an eye on your filter over the next few hours to make sure there's no leaks. A few key places where you might find a leak are around the input on the lid itself, and all the connecting pieces around the power head. If you come across any leaks within your system, just remember that plumber's tape and silicone are your best friend. No worries if you have to make any changes to your design after the fact, that's what DIY is all about. Hey, thanks for watching everybody. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe and check out DIYAquapros.com for more projects and aquarium science videos.